Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of St. Christopher's versus Fork Union Military Academy here from Scott Gymnasium at St. Christopher's School. My name is Alex Dean, and I'll be broadcasting here tonight with Nico Pava.
Hi.
And here we go. Tip is about to happen. Saints get the tip. Henderson is going to dribble the ball up the court. Nigel Green takes it in. He's blocked by number 22, Caleb Moss. Rebound is bobbled, taken back up by Fork Union, but thrown out of bounds by number 3, James Powali Pelman. Henderson passes it to Green, takes the shot, no good. Foul on the play, looks to be committed by number 21, Nigel Green. It is a shooting foul, so number 23, Claudia Jones, will take two. Those shots are good. Henderson is met with pressure. Fork Union seems to be playing full court press.
That was a great shot.
Jimerson with the three.
Always good to start off with a three-pointer. Let's see how Fork Union responds. Number 22, Caleb Moss with the jump shot. And once again, the Saints are met with pressure up court. So as we look towards the rest of this game, what do you think, in your opinion, are the keys to winning the game for the Saints here tonight?
I think they need to give a lot of pressure. It looks like Fork Union isn't looking to make this game easy.
Yep.
And I think they also need to make sure their passing game is, above par, so to speak.
Sure.
Can't give up any passes, especially in a game like this.
For sure. Got to take care of the ball.
I guess another key point would just make sure they're not being selfish with their shots, just being responsible with the ball.
For sure, for sure. Steal by number 25. Fork Union. Wallace with the rebound, but loses the ball out of bounds, but it will stay with the Saints.
Saints ball.
Now we'll look to see if Fork Union continues this full court press. And they won't. Henderson will dribble up the ball to half court. Met with little pressure. Looks to make a move. Passes to Wallace. Wallace passes to Green. Green dribbles, passes to Jimerson. Shot is up and just barely misses. Rebound's bobbled, recovered by number 22, Caleb Moss. Moss takes the three-pointer, it's no good. Rebounded by Wallace. Drilling up is Jimerson. Attempts a layup, but it's no good.
Well, Nigel Green almost got to that one.
Yep. Lots of cross-court passes here for Fork Union. You can definitely tell they're trying to push the ball up court, playing with a lot of effort. We'll see if they can sustain that, though, throughout the game. Henderson's dribbling up, met with pressure. Wallace at the top of the key. Passes to Henderson. Takes the three, and it's no good. Ooh. That right there was not good defensive effort by the Saints.
Yeah, they just kind of let him run through.
Yep. Got to communicate better as well. He had a wide open lane to the basket there.
Yeah, I think all these, you know, the poor defense right there is kind of giving FUMA some confidence. Here, not what the Saints want.
For sure, and he goes right back to it, and it's good again for Caleb Moss. Coach Hamill-Jones would take a timeout, and we will too. We'll be right back with you. And we're back. So, after the first 4 minutes of the game, we've seen that Fork Union has come here to play some basketball. It's not going to be easy here for the Saints tonight.
Yeah, the Saints need to pick up their game big time.
For sure.
The way it's looking right now is not the best.
For sure. Nikos Kavanis is checking the game, along with Riley Wood, Gil Williamson, and Trent Hendrick. Got some new faces. Kavanis attempts a three, and it's good.
Number 22, Nikos Kavanis, three.
There is no doubt that on this team this year, there's some great freshman talent. They will be providing the Saints with great play for years to come.
Yeah, I think there's 4 freshmen on the team this year.
For sure. Caleb Moss is going to take another three, and it's good. He is starting out the game hot. Oh, Kavanis with the crafty dribbling. Unfortunately, though, the pass is intercepted. Well, no doubt on that previous play, there was a lot of effort put into that by Nikos Kavanis. Shout out to him for diving on the ball.
Push the ball down the court.
Kavanis met by a little pressure, dribbling up the court, and ball is poked out by number 3, James Pelham.
He looked a little bit wobbly on his feet. I wasn't too confident about that.
Yep. Kavanis has the ball, passes it into Wallace, and Wallace makes the bank shot. Foul on the play. Looks to be on number 22, Nikos Kavanis. Oh no, I'm sorry. Foul's on Fork Union, Saints ball. Good break there for the Saints. Let's see if they can make something happen here on this extra possession given to them by Fork Union. Ooh. Wow.
It was a nice aggressive play by Nikos, and it worked out for him.
Ooh, unfortunately, I think that was a charge.
Oh, they did? They got on a charge?
Yeah, they called it a charge. So, foul on Kavanis, but
it was a good effort.
No doubt, those past few minutes that he just put in on the court, put in a lot of effort. The Saints are in a better position because of it. Ooh, man. Sharpshooting continues here for Fork Union. Pelham with the three. poke away, but couldn't come up with it. Arnold Henderson grabs it in the backcourt. The ball was passed around a few times, but lost. Ooh, 3 is good for Pelham. Wood takes it in. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Saints are not having a good day.
Well, they're down 9 right now with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if Wood can make a dent. First shot no good. One thing that was mentioned to me in the during pregame warm-ups, I was talking to Coach Hamill Jones, mentioned that one of the factors for tonight during the day that they tried to work out with the players on the Saints was getting them back into basketball mode after having a snow day yesterday and getting everyone into game form. So we'll see. Maybe this first quarter is just them shaking off some rust, but gonna have to step it up here coming into the second quarter.
Yeah, no, maybe you're right. It would be hard after a day of just kind of doing nothing, being stuck in your house.
For sure.
Kind of go straight out and just go all out on FUMA. I mean, that'd be
it's difficult.
You don't really have a warm up there.
Yep. For sure.
That would call for thinking ahead and drinking a lot of water the night before, stuff like that.
Yep. It's about all you can do. But here we go. Saints will get the last shot of the quarter. Henderson's dribbling it in the clock wind down. He's going to start his approach to the basket. Pulls up, 3-pointer, no good. And that will be the end of your first quarter. Your St. Christopher Saints 19, Fork Union. I'm sorry, St. Christopher's 11, Fork Union 19. We'll be right back. Welcome back. And the second quarter has just gone underway. Ooh, a little confusing there at the beginning. That could have been bad. Number 3, James Pelham, pulled up for the 3-pointer. Could have started off the second quarter with a boom there for the Saints.
We're really hoping to see the Saints pick it up. It's kind of hard to watch this first quarter.
We shall see. Nigel Green misses the jump shot. Ooh.
Okay.
This is juggled and it's going to stay though with Fork Union. You know, one thing that Fork Union has really an advantage over the Saints on is length and height of their players.
Yeah, it's definitely true. I think that's luck of the draw when it comes to games like these.
Yeah. Just looking at their roster, they only have one player below 6 foot. So,
wow.
This is a tall high school team. Yeah. Foul there on the rebound. Let's see. Foul on Fork Union.
Push on the Blue Devils. Saints ball.
Foul was on number 20, Marco Bowl. He's going to check out for that, I suppose. Arnold Henderson will be dribbling the ball. Is dribbling the ball up the court. He's passing to Nigel Green.
All right.
Ooh.
That was a bit rough.
Got a jump ball on this, or? Seems to be.
I guess they called a timeout.
Yeah, it looks to be that
40-second timeout.
Yep, Fork Union's called the timeout, or St. Christopher's. We'll stay on the line with you. This gives us a chance to discuss the goals for the rest of the game for the Saints. Obviously, cutting down on that 8-point deficit, but also picking up their defensive effort and taking care of the ball, not turning it over, as well as trying to create turnovers on defense.
I think they just need to gain some confidence.
For sure.
Kind of looking to.
And also a better shot choice, I would say. Too many three-pointers taken in the first quarter. But
yeah.
Let's see. Wallace will inbound. Ooh. Foul on the inbound. On. Who's that on? Let's see. Nigel Green will come out. Nikos Kavanis is subbing in. Spot up three, no good. Fork Union gets their own rebound. Caleb Moss specifically gets that rebound. He's having a big game tonight. Really obviously the lead scorer for Fork Union tonight, but also just really having the best game out of everybody on the floor tonight, no doubt about that. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the whole team, too. The whole team just looks determined.
Yeah.
I mean, they know they have the lead. You know, what's that, a 10-point lead, and it's going to be hard for St. Chris to come back from that.
Oh, there we go.
And as I say it, there's two.
That was right on cue for sure. Henderson could have just started the new comeback. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Looks like it, looks like it. Great defensive effort.
Oh, wow. That was some crafty basketball there by Green.
Hopefully the Saints can keep it up.
Foul on the Saints. Whatever call.
Oh, my. That right there by number 11, Larry Elder. That was some crafty ball handling.
He just plowed right through him.
For sure. Let's see. Henderson has the ball. Passing to Wallace. Wallace takes the shot.
They are looking better. They are looking better.
They are. Much more effort being put towards the offensive side of the ball, and they're driving towards the hoop, taking higher percentage shots. And, three is no good by number 2, Justice Kalo.
Oh.
Pulls a move on the defender.
But up and down.
Yeah. Oh, no. He was fouled on that, so he'll take 2 shots. But
2 shots.
Good move by Wallace to move the defender out of the way with his. First shot is good. Both shots are good. The deficit has now gotten down to 4 points. Andre Green dribbling it up. Oh my.
Number 3,
Andre Green's having a good game tonight.
He took it straight to the basket.
I think he's had 2 or 3 of those runs tonight.
For sure. Oh my. We got a traveling call on Justice Kalel. It'll be Saints ball. Things are looking up for St. Chris right now.
They do only now have a 2-point deficit.
For sure.
So looks like they're coming back, but let's knock on wood there because it's not for sure yet.
Lots of game to go.
They definitely got some morale back though.
Yep. They're playing with a lot more confidence, and also it really comes from them taking higher percentage shots, but let's see. 3-pointers no good, unfortunately.
No fouls called.
Yeah, that was a physical last play, but Kavanis is going to pass it almost.
Wow, that's, oh wow, that was a great pass.
That was a beauty right there. That is highlight tape quality right there.
Yep, very textbook.
Whoa. Now,
that was quite interesting.
Fortunately, we don't have replay, but from what I took from that play, Caleb Moss came in on Fork Union and got a pretty big time block, but unfortunately fouled Andre Green, who will get to take 2. First shot's good. And this is St. Christopher's first lead of the game.
Probably feels good now.
Yep.
Just after they got the 2 shots, I saw a big smile on all their faces. So
for sure.
Definitely feel better about having this lead, and I'm confident that if they keep playing like this, they can win this game.
For sure. It all comes down to how much effort they're willing to put in for the rest of the game. Foul on the play. Turnover on Fork Union, but the Saints will get the ball back. Let's see what they can make of this free play. A little bit of confusion on the last play by the refs on the total number of fouls. I think they were discussing whether it would be a 1-and-1 or just giving the ball back. But turnover, looks like Williamson lost control of the ball, but it will stay with Fork Union, unfortunately. The ball tapped off a Saints player during Quadir Jones's drive to the hoop, but Caleb Moss goes up once again.
He barely got to that, but he did.
The bank shot is good. And
both sides are even right now.
Yep. We'll look at halftime to see how many points he has, but I'm pretty certain he has more than half the team's points right now.
Would not be surprised if that were the case.
Williamson with a good strip, but couldn't control the ball after he made that play, so we'll stay with Fork Union. foul on the play on, looks to be number 20. Ooh. Couldn't quite catch. Didn't quite catch who that foul was on, but will stay. The ball will stay with Fork Union. The Saints have 5 total team fouls right now. Something to keep an eye on. Shot is no good. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Wow. Oh, my.
All right, there we go. After 4 tries,
Yep.
finally went in.
Once again, that was just a great example of the effort that the Saints have been putting in the second half to getting back into this basketball game. But once again, Caleb Moss with the layup and one, and he will look to make it a 3-point play.
You know, about 2 minutes ago, or maybe even it was 3, this game was looking like it was going to be a blowout, but they Saints have actually come back and made this level. And
they have rallied for sure.
Now Fork Union is winning 28-27.
Well, I have no doubt this is going to be a close game the entire way to the end, but let's see if the Saints can't try to make something happen here with less than a minute to go. Henderson. Beautiful 3-point shot. Nothing but net. Here we go. Less than 30 seconds to go in the first half. Ooh, wow. Great defense by Walker Wallace. Oh, shot is no good by Andre Green, but that will close out the first half of this basketball game between your St. Christopher Saints and Fort Union Military Academy. At the half, the Saints lead 30-28. We will be back with you in less than 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Hey. All right, welcome back to second half coverage of your St. Christopher Saints versus Fork Union Military Academy. The Saints lead going into the third quarter, 30-28. Let's see how they respond.
It's been an interesting first half. The Saints recovered from a really bad deficit, and now it's it's a really close game. So hopefully they can hopefully they can secure the win.
Jimerson with the three-pointer early, no good. Number 22, if you're just tuning in now to the second half, number 22, Caleb Moss on Fork Union had a big-time first half and really did a lot for his team. So let's see how the Saints can manage him in the second half. And also, let's see if they keep their effort level up from the first half. Henderson passes out to Green. Dribbles around, finds nothing. Back to Henderson. Henderson to Jimerson. Jimerson inside, passes out to Wallace. Wallace with the jump shot, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Larry Elder. Dribbles it up the court, passes it out. Pelham with a shot, no good. Moss is blocked by Walker Wallace. Good defensive effort to start. Ooh, Jimerson with the hard move to the basket inside. And this is his first, is rejected on the second. It will be Fork Union ball, unfortunately. It looked to me like St. Chris ball, but.
Yeah, true. I thought that was a foul.
Yeah, a lot of contact there. Surprising no call, but it's been a physical game to say the least.
Yeah, we've had a few rough ball, almost jump balls and rough,
wow,
defensive plays.
Yeah. Man, that last defensive play by Walker Wallace shutting down the big scorer for Fork Union in the first half, Caleb Moss. And now looks like Nigel Green was fouled going into the basket, so he will shoot two. The energy level of both teams looks to be, shall we say, less than it was in the first half, but things are just heating up here. We got more than enough basketball left. Let's see. Second shot is good. So Pelham drives into the basket. In the first half, who would you say was the impact player for the Saints on both ends of the court?
That's a really tough question. I mean, I saw a lot from Andre Green. He's been in most of the game.
Yep.
He hasn't been taken off, and he looks like he has plenty of energy left. So
for sure. Big-time effort from the freshman. Wallace with the steal, though. He's taking it inside. Ooh.
He has played really well defensively. He's had quite a few runs from, one into the other of the courts, and he's racked up a few points for the Saints.
For sure. Putting in the big-time effort. Timeout by the Saints, I believe.
I definitely think one thing to point out would be that the Saints are missing a one player. His name is Keyshawn Pulley. He has a injury in the leg, but he is attending the game in the stands today. But they are missing a sub, so hopefully that won't impact their performance today.
Walker Wallace will shoot two. First shot is good. Second shot good. Saints starting to rack up a little bit of a lead. Nothing is for sure, though, in this game. Shot is good.
Fork Union has some sharp shooters on their team. They haven't missed many shots this game.
For sure.
Oh, wow, another great defensive play by Andre Green.
That was 2 steals back-to-back, and Walker Wallace with the lay-in. Oh,
wow.
Hey, big-time charge taken by number 21, Nigel Green. You know what they say, it's all about the little plays. That's what makes the game for your team. So he's putting in the effort for sure.
Yeah, he was prepared to take that charge. You could tell he just kind of stood there and let it happen.
Yep. Here we go. Arnold Henderson is dribbling it up the court. Pass to Walker Wallace. Wallace looks to Jimerson. Jimerson takes it inside, but ooh. Now number 11, Larry Elder, takes the charge.
Back-to-back charges.
Yep. He's putting in the effort for his team for sure tonight. Now let's see what the Saints can do here on defense.
Saints are
traveling there by number 11, Larry Elder. But can't doubt that Nigel Green, his defense definitely played into that. So shout out to Nigel. Caleb Moss commits the foul. Jimerson will shoot 2. So just about halfway into this third quarter, you can already see that Caleb Moss is not having, shall we say, as electrifying of a third quarter compared to his first half performance, but still plenty of time left. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, he was showing some impressive ball skills in the first half.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Jimerson hits the second shot. Kavanis will be checking into the checking into the game, excuse me, for number 3, Andre Green. No doubt tonight the freshmen on the varsity team have definitely made their mark on this game. Kavanis looks to also add some points to the team's overall score. Henderson will dribble it up. He's met with pressure. Oh. Swift move by Jimerson. Kicks it out to Green. Green with a 3, just short. Oh. Looked to be that Wallace and Green might have tried to trap Walker Union's player back there, but Caleb Moss coming back into the game with that basket.
One thing I have noticed about this game is it's been really fast-paced, but there's been a lot of like really aggressive defensive plays going on.
Yep.
I think that adds to just the overall playing style of both these teams tonight.
For sure. So now we have a tied ball game. Ooh, Wallace is taking it all the way. Ooh, just short, but the effort is just, oh,
wow,
man.
and finally it goes in.
That's awesome. That's great basketball right there. Not giving up on the play. For sure.
FUMA let it slip there.
Rashawn Hickman couldn't hold on to the ball back there, but looks to be that Gil Williamson is coming into the game for number 21, Nigel Green, as well as Trent Hendrick. It'll be Saints ball. Walker Wallace will inbound from the corner. Ooh. Cross-court pass to Henderson. The ball seemed to bounce off of number 10, Krishan Hickman, so it will stay Saints ball. No doubt they were trying to go for the big-time play. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Henderson's got the ball. A little bit past midcourt, passes to Williamson at the top of the three-point line.
Gets touched.
Ball was knocked off by a Fork Union player, it looks like. And it should stay Saints. It is Saints ball. Saints setting up an inbound play. Let's see what this brings them. Wallace kicks it out to Hendrick. Back up top to Green. Green dribbles, stops, passes to Hendrick. Hendrick looks for something. He's trapped. Passes out to Henderson.
Plays it safe there because he had like 3 guys on him.
Wow. Ooh.
Foul on the Blue Devils. 2 shots.
Williamson will take a shot. First shot is good. Sets up to take his second foul shot. And no good. Lane violation by number 20, Marco Bold. Ooh. Williamson gets another opportunity and sinks it. So here we go. Saints have a 4-point lead with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Let's see what they can do. Shot is no good by Caleb Moss. Wow, big time block by Gil Williamson.
Something's definitely changed, maybe over halftime or something, because it seems like both teams, both teams are just playing differently.
Yep.
But the Saints are putting a lot more defensive effort in.
For sure.
Definitely seems to be working out well.
Yeah, I think the Saints are forcing turnovers and playing better overall defense than even they did in the first half, which has really allowed them to play a more steady pace.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have slowed down the game.
Yeah, for better or for worse, but shot is no good by number 25, Pelham. Henderson's dribbling it up the court, passes to Wood, thinks about the shot, but he passes it back to Henderson. Henderson looks for something, takes it out to, Hendrick. Williamson takes the shot, it's no good. Rebounded by number 22, Caleb Moss. Three-pointer is good for Pelham. Henderson's dribbling it up the court. Looks for something. kicks it out. Williamson's wide open, decides not to take it, kicks it out to Wood. Wood doesn't take the shot. Instead, decides to dribble it up to almost half court. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my. Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Went with the low-key slam dunk, but unfortunately now, Fork Union has a 1-point lead.
The Saints have about 20 seconds to fix it.
Yep, let's see what they can do. Ooh, Henderson with the shot, put it up, but no good. Seems to be that he was fouled, though, on the play.
Suppose that'll be 2 shots.
Yep. 21.9 seconds left.
This could put them back in the lead, and then just have to maintain it for about 20 seconds.
Unfortunately, though, yeah.
Basketball's fast-paced.
Yeah. Like you said, there's still about 22 seconds left, so he's going to have to hit this, and the Saints are going to have to play some good defense.
Fortunately for them, though, they have been playing better defense in this half. So.
For sure. Now we see Green and Cavanis checking into the game. Could be because of their great defensive abilities. Let's see. Cavanis has given number 3 home some space to dribble up the court. Clock is under 10. Foul there. In a lot of respects, though, that was a good foul by Cavanis. Allows the Saints to set up, get into position on defense, and forces Fork Union to have to inbound it. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, great defense by the Saints.
And that will result in nothing for Fork Union, 42-41.
So the Saints had a 2-point lead coming into this quarter. Now it's only 1 point, but defense has definitely picked up, and we look to venture into a great 4th quarter. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We're getting ready here for the 4th quarter coverage of your St. Christopher Saints versus Fork Union Military Academy. Fork Union will get the ball to start the 4th quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Interesting setup here for Fork Union. Everyone started at the half-court line. That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was.
Yeah, it seems to be that they were trying to deceive the Saints maybe with...
probably just confuse them, right?
Yeah, a little bit of trickery there.
I guess with that kind of position.
Spot up 3 by number 25, Pelham.
Oh, wow.
Yep, defensive coverage is picked up here for Fork Union. Henderson with the 3, but it's not good, unfortunately.
And it's timeout.
Saints need to get it together here at the beginning of the 4th quarter. We'll be right back. And we're back. As you saw in the first 45 seconds of the fourth quarter, Fork Union has regained their lead on the Saints after a pull-up three-pointer by number 25.
It was a pretty long timeout, I think. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Anton Pelham with the spot-up three-pointer to give Fork Union their lead back, but St. Chris just took a timeout. Hopefully they work some things out, and they're going to get back to their defensive form, but another long three taken by.
It was a long timeout. They were probably sorting out some issues, but hopefully it will benefit them.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. That was a lot going on.
So already in the first minute and a half of this fourth quarter, Fork Union has come out strong. And, you know, it's important to really close out games, something the Saints need to work on. So hopefully they can get their stuff together and
I mean,
regain their lead.
I do think we're seeing a common trend with the Saints that they end their games very close.
Yeah.
The past few games I've seen.
It's all about closing out the game, you know.
Yeah. The past few games I've seen have ended very close.
Yep.
Been like a 2-point margin, or
yep.
I think one ended with a 1-point margin.
Yep.
So
for sure, a lot of games have been extremely close this season.
Yeah, hopefully even if they decide to keep that trend going, hopefully they can secure the win.
Yeah. Well, only 4 points with more than 5.5 minutes to go. Let's see what they can do. Ooh. Oh wow, that was close. That was close to being called a foul, but I think Nigel Green got away with one right there. Let's see.
Oh, Nikos Kavanis ran in there hard.
Ooh, blocked by Wallace. Well, we for sure haven't seen as much of an impact this second half from Caleb Moss on the overall flow of the game. He was definitely for a good minute there dominating the whole game. We got a timeout, and we're going to take a break and be right back with you guys. And we're back. Fork Union's going to inbound the ball at the baseline. Looks to be that they have some play set up. Moss is going to drive inside, but ball is blocked away. Second attempt by Fork Union. Just going to pass the ball out. Ooh.
Oh wow, that was
a hard move to the basket. Ooh. Foul there on number 21, Nigel Green. Unfortunately, he's had a lot of fouls called on him tonight. Not all of them seem to hold up, but he's still playing with a lot of effort and intensity. And Moss's first shot is good. Second shot is no good. Rebounded by Wallace, taken up by Green. Pass to Nigel Green. Ooh. Nigel Green was Foul there by number 11, Larry Elder. He will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Ooh, first shot's no good. Rebounded by Fork Union. Unfortunately, if Fork Union establishes a decent lead here, it looks to me that they will just try to work the clock down and make it really hard for the Saints to come back. So
the Saints just got saved by whatever that was.
Yeah. Next couple minutes here are crucial for the Saints to come back into this game.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do here. Oh, that looked like a foul, and it was. Thank goodness. Green will shoot 2 on that.
I think one thing that at least I've paid attention to is that the Saints have a lot of players on the bench that they haven't even put in yet. I wonder if they're going to try and work them into the game at all.
Yeah. It's good to have fresh legs, for sure. Okay. First shot's good by Nigel Green. This lineup, though, tonight for the Saints has been really effective. So.
It has been very effective. I agree 100% with that.
Nigel Green hits both, helping the Saints work their way back into this ball game. So,
minor clock adjustment.
Yeah, about 2 seconds off. As Elder dribbles this ball up court, I'd like to take a quick moment to give a shout out to our PA announcer here tonight, Joe Brennan. Really led off the game with a wonderful introduction for the Saints. So Saints just got a turnover there. Let's see what they can make of it. Here we go. Wallace passes it up to Nigel Green. And Nigel Green has scored the last 4 points for the Saints and brought them right back into the game. With 4 minutes to go here. This game is winding down.
They're super close, and it would be a huge disappointment if they couldn't secure this win. But at least it's been a very interesting game and a very close one the whole time.
Yeah, for sure. Caleb Moss is doing his part, unfortunately, to help his team win the game. But let's see what the Saints can do here. Henderson dribbles it in.
Oh, wow. That is
effort, though, man.
Very aggressive defense.
It was, but you got to give him a shout out for that.
Yeah, he was seeing if he could get away with it.
Yep.
Kind of risky, but if it would have been well worth it if it worked out.
For sure. Can't discount the fact that the Saints have been putting in a lot of effort in tonight's game. And defensively, they have improved. They definitely improved towards the middle part of the second quarter and into the entire third quarter. For the first part of this fourth quarter, it's been a little shaky, but they're getting back. Let's see what they can do here.
The Saints bring it to 50.
Andre Green takes it all the way to the basket. I'm sorry, he was assisted by Nigel Green there.
I think so. I think so.
Green to Green.
Yeah, I think both Greens have played a huge part in this game. They've been playing tremendously well.
Had some big time minutes. There'll be a timeout here. Fork Union's going to take a timeout, so we will take a timeout with them. Be right back. All right, and here we go. We're back. We've got less than 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Saints are down by 1. Fork Union inbounds the ball. Let's see. Ooh. Good job by Walker Wallace to secure that rebound. Now let's see what the Saints can get out of this next possession. Maybe take the lead. Ooh, good ball handling by Nigel Green.
Oh, wow. Goes in.
Takes it all the way into the hoop. Bank shot. Oh.
All right, well, that's, what, 2 shots for Fork Union or
No.
for the Saints?
No, yeah, that was looks to be that they called a foul on number 2, Arnold Henderson. And Fork Union will just inbound the ball again. But a note about tonight's officiating seems to be that they've been not calling fouls on certain things that seem pretty much like fouls, and in other instances they're being pretty strict.
Yeah, I mean, they do have 2 refs. It seems pretty obvious to at least someone that they should have called. I think there were a few earlier in the before sorry. Go ahead.
Saints have the lead. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Less than 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Ooh. Timeout by Coach Hamill-Jones.
Full timeout taken by the Saints.
Since this is a full timeout, we'll take a timeout with them. Be right back. All right, here we go. We got less than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Saints can close this one out. They got a 1-point lead. We talked about earlier how they have had trouble closing out some games earlier in the season, but let's see if they can make the most of tonight's opportunity. So, already looks like the Saints are going to take the approach of winding down the clock a little bit.
Yeah.
A very smart approach indeed, though.
They do have to be careful though, because they only have a 1-point lead. So if they take the ball, it's not going to work out too well for them.
Yeah. But I think they want to work the clock down to about a minute and see if they can get a shot off here. Get a decent little lead.
Looks like they're just running.
Oh, there we go.
Simple plays.
Ooh. That was big time right there.
Saints get 2 shots.
Like I said earlier, they wanted to work that down to about a minute. And Jimerson's now going to get 2 shots to put the Saints up by 3. First shot is good. And second shot is good. Those could have been the 2 biggest free throws of the game for the Saints. Putting them up by 3, protecting them against the 3-pointer. So here we go. Less than a minute to play.
Now that there's so little time left, the crowd is cheering.
That is big-time defense by Nigel Green. So now we got 43.5 seconds left.
The crowd is cheering like thunder.
I would say it's a valiant effort by the students of St. Christopher's and St. Catherine's to come out tonight, but obviously a little bit more of a low-key weeknight game. Let's see, though. Saints need to get it up.
Oh, no.
No, turnover.
That is not.
That's rough.
Not the kind of thing that
they
we
need to get it up court and hold the ball. Okay, there we go. Who's the foul? Foul on number 11, Larry Elder, and that will send Walker Wallace to the line for a one-on-one. Now, he's going to look to make his 2 shots, but 28.5 seconds left, more than enough time for Fork Union to come back. I'm sorry, it's not a one-on-one, it's 2 shots. Saints are in the double bonus. Second shot is good by Wallace.
Timeout was called by, I'm not sure who.
Believe Fork Union, but we will stay on with you guys for this last.
Full timeout taken by the Blue Devils.
Yep, timeout was by Fork Union, but we'll stay on during this timeout and talk a little bit about basically what's been transpiring throughout the entire game. Obviously, the Saints started, you know, having to come back from an 8-point-plus deficit, and really they've worked themselves, you know, into the game. And at this point, they have a 2-point lead with less than 30 seconds left. So here we go.
Yep. I mean, I'm very impressed with the Saints coming back at the beginning, because they did not look very happy with their performance. Yep. It's kind of hard when you don't have confidence. They did come back, and they
For sure.
They just came back and they played better.
Well, one other thing that I talked with Coach Hamill-Jones about in the pregame warm-ups was how he was impressed with the Saints' effort on defense in the collegiate game, but he really wanted the team as a whole to be less sloppy on defense and put in that same level of effort, and they definitely have done that tonight. So
yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Clock is winding down to 20 seconds. Saints not looking to foul. Ooh, shot is good. And here we go. Timeout.
Both teams level, and a timeout called by
Coach Hamill-Jones with 12.5 seconds left. The Saints will look to take the last shot potentially and win the game.
They have 12.5 seconds on dot.
And once again, we're going to stay on with you during this timeout. So, in your opinion, what is the shot selection that the Saints should be looking at?
I mean, I honestly, if they have a wide open 3, yeah, I think they should go for it. But I don't think they need to be risking that if they have better options.
Yeah,
I think they can. 12.5 seconds is an intimidating thing to see on the clock. But if they kind of stick to the way they've been playing, ease their way in, I think they can find a good shot, and they can secure the win.
for sure. They should definitely look to work the ball inside and get an easy layup or who knows, maybe a little bank shot or something like that. But if there's nothing there, put up the 3 and see what happens.
Yeah.
But definitely, this has been an extremely fun game to watch. And out of all the games I've been to this season, this has definitely been the most fun and intriguing one.
This is my favorite, and it's fun to see some fellow freshmen doing very well.
Yeah, for sure. Showing up tonight. Saints are going to inbound from on the other side of half court. And Andre Green is going to have it to inbound. Looking for Henderson. They're going to give it to Nigel Green. Ooh, less than 10 seconds to go. Henderson's going to take the shot.
Oh, it goes in.
He's 6-3.
Beautiful shot. Arnold Henderson.
And that is what they call a game changer right there.
He pulled a 3. It's like I said, he just saw an opportunity. He took it.
He's got ice in his veins right now, man.
That worked out so well for him. And you could see it in his eyes. He knew that was going in.
Yeah, it looked like it was going in as soon as he let it go from his hands. And here we go, 6.1 left.
Again, the crowd roared like thunder.
Yep, everyone was on their feet for that one. So the Saints have a 3-point lead with 6.1 seconds left. And they're going to look to put up one last defensive effort to stop Fork Union and win the game.
It's like our CPU said, the shot was like the lightning and the crowd was like the thunder.
That's a good one right there. Here we go. 6.1 to go. All the Saints have to worry about is keeping them away from the 3-point line. And, ooh, they're going to throw it up. It's no good. Saints win.
Saints win the game. What an amazing game.
Unfortunately, looks like Arnold Henderson is down right now.
Uh-oh.
Hold the applause for a second. Let's make sure he's okay.
Not sure what happened at the end there. I personally did not see that.
Yeah. Hopefully he's all right. Looks pretty shooken up. But we are going to hop off broadcast. He got up all right. Good for him.
Overall, that was a very fun game to watch.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like someone might have hit him in the face.
Yeah. It looks like he's all right, though.
Yeah.
So.
But there we go. Saints 58, Fork Union 55. What a great game. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Deed.
I'm Nico Pava.
Good night.
All right, good night.